Imagine a world where your financial future isn't a constant uphill battle, but a gentle, consistent flow. A world where the relentless pursuit of more gives way to a quiet confidence. Because your money, not just your effort, is actively building your prosperity. This isn't a fantasy, nor is it a secret reserved for the ultra-wealthy. It's a fundamental shift in perspective, a mastery of financial psychology, and an understanding of the underlying mechanics that govern wealth creation. Today, we explore the pivotal moment when your money transcends its role as a mere medium of exchange and truly begins to work harder than you do. At its core, this concept revolves around the principle of compound interest and the strategic deployment of capital. It's about moving beyond linear income generation, trading time for money, and embracing exponential growth. Historically, wealth accumulation has often been tied to land, labor, or direct trade. However, the modern financial landscape offers sophisticated avenues for capital to generate returns independently. This isn't about speculative gambles, but about understanding the predictable mathematical forces that, when harnessed correctly, can transform modest beginnings into substantial fortunes. It's the difference between pushing a boulder uphill and setting it on a path where gravity, over time, does the work for you. Transitioning to a state where money works for you requires a profound psychological shift. The human brain is wired for immediate gratification, a survival mechanism that often conflicts with the long-term discipline required for effective investing. We are susceptible to the fear of missing out, the allure of quick riches, and the discomfort of delayed gratification. Overcoming these innate biases is crucial. It involves cultivating patience, embracing a long-term perspective, and developing a robust emotional resilience to market fluctuations. Behavioral economics teaches us that our decisions are often irrational, driven by emotions rather than pure logic. Recognizing these psychological traps is the first step towards building a financial mindset that aligns with the principles of wealth creation, allowing money to grow steadily without constant emotional interference. The mathematical foundation of money working harder than you lies in the power of compounding. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Simply put, it's the process where the earnings on an investment are reinvested to generate their own earnings. The formula for compound interest, A equals P times 1 plus R divided by N raised to the power of N times T, illustrates this exponential growth. Here, A is the future value of the investment including interest. P is the principal investment amount, the initial deposit or loan amount. R is the annual interest rate as a decimal. N is the number of times that interest is compounded per year, and T is the number of years the money is invested or borrowed for. Even small, consistent contributions, when compounded over decades, can lead to astonishing sums. The key variables are time and rate of return. The earlier one starts, and the higher the sustainable rate of return, the more potent the compounding effect becomes. This isn't about complex algorithms. It's about understanding basic arithmetic applied consistently over extended periods. Beyond individual psychology and mathematics, understanding the systemic mechanics of money is vital. Our economic systems are designed with inherent advantages for capital. Inflation, for instance, erodes the purchasing power of static cash, subtly pushing individuals towards investment. Central banks and fiscal policies influence interest rates, asset prices, and the overall economic environment, creating currents that can either propel or hinder individual wealth accumulation. Those who understand these systemic forces can position themselves to benefit from them rather than being swept away. This involves recognizing the difference between productive assets, which generate income or appreciate in value, and liabilities, which consume wealth. It's about participating in the ownership of businesses, real estate, or other income-generating ventures rather than solely being a consumer within the system. The system, when understood, can become an ally, not an adversary, in the journey towards financial independence. The ultimate transformation occurs when an individual undergoes an identity shift. It's no longer about identifying as a mere employee or consumer, but as an owner, an investor, a steward of capital. This shift in self-perception empowers individuals to make decisions aligned with long-term wealth creation. It means prioritizing savings and investments, continuously educating oneself about financial markets, and viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. This isn't about becoming a different person, but rather unlocking a dormant part of one's financial identity. The part that understands and leverages the power of capital. It's moving from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance, recognizing that financial freedom is not just about accumulating money, but about the freedom and choices it affords. The journey to having your money work harder than you is not a sprint, but a marathon. It demands patience, consistent effort, and a willingness to learn and adapt. There will be market fluctuations, economic uncertainties, and moments of doubt. Yet, by understanding the psychological biases that influence our decisions, by embracing the undeniable power of mathematical compounding, and by recognizing the systemic forces at play, you can steadily build a financial future where your capital becomes your most diligent employee. It's a journey towards true financial sovereignty, where the relentless pursuit of income gives way to the quiet, powerful hum of wealth growing autonomously. Begin today, not with grand gestures, but with small, consistent steps, and watch as the silent power of your money begins to transform your life. This journey is about more than just numbers. It's about reclaiming your time and your choices. It's about building a legacy, a foundation that supports not only yourself, but future generations. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial future is secure, growing steadily. This isn't about extravagance, but about the quiet power of financial independence and true freedom. It's the ability to pursue passions, to contribute meaningfully, without the constant pressure of earning. Every small, consistent step you take today is a brick in the wall of your financial fortress. Each investment, each wise decision, compounds not just in value, but in confidence and capability. Understand that the market will have its ups and downs, but true wealth is built on enduring principles. Focus on what you can control: your savings rate, your investment strategy, and your continuous learning. Embrace the long game, for it is in the patient cultivation that the most abundant harvests are reaped. Let go of the need for instant gratification and trust the exponential power of time and compounding. Your money, once a tool for survival, transforms into a partner in your journey towards prosperity. It becomes a silent engine, tirelessly working behind the scenes, generating returns while you live your life. This is the essence of financial sovereignty, having your resources serve you, rather than the other way around. It's a profound shift from being a consumer of wealth to becoming a creator and steward of capital. Recognize the subtle currents of the economic system and learn to navigate them with wisdom and foresight. Align your financial actions with your deepest values, creating a life of purpose and abundance. This isn't about chasing fleeting trends, but about building enduring value that stands the test of time. Cultivate a mindset of continuous growth, both personally and financially, always seeking to learn more. Understand that true wealth is not just about the accumulation of assets, but the freedom they provide. It's the freedom to choose, to experience, to give, and to live life on your own terms, unconstrained. This path requires discipline, yes, but it also offers immense rewards in peace of mind and opportunity. Embrace the journey, celebrate the small victories, and remain steadfast in your long-term vision. Your financial future is not left to chance, but is a deliberate creation shaped by your informed decisions. Let your money be a reflection of your wisdom, your patience, and your understanding of economic principles. It's a powerful testament to the fact that consistent effort, intelligently applied, yields extraordinary results. This transformation is within your reach, starting with the conscious decision to make your money work for you. Begin today with clarity and conviction, and watch as your financial landscape begins to flourish.